how can men avoid falling for false accusations, Coach? What men can do to protect themselves from false accusations?
See, that's a tough one. You got to make sure that whatever you're conveying to her in private, you got to make sure she says it on a text message or a conversation recorded. All right. Talk dirty to her, talk nasty. If she don't, I don't like the way this conversation, delete, skip, block. I mean, especially even afterwards, maybe you didn't convey that initially and she came over and opened herself up. All right. You got to make sure, did you have a good time tonight? Me blowing that back out, me touching all up on you, and you was succeeding me and I was beating that peace sleeve up till the room was funky. Whatever you got to put in there, you got to get her to agree that happened. All right. You got to agree that happened. Yes, daddy. Yes, you was tearing me up when you was running all up. Whatever the hell it is, you got to do it, because they're going to take screenshots of all of your conversations and patch it up in a way to make them look like a victim. So that's number one. That's number one, just to make sure you have that conversation in context in a message where you can prove that she came over there for that. She knew that was going to happen and all that. Number two, some of y'all like innocent girls. Y'all be liking them innocent looking girls and y'all run up on her and these women think they peace sleeve is worth, you know, all this gold, like, and then you mess with her and then she have regret. Right. The regret rate one. You know what I mean? Like, stop messing with them. Okay. You got to know that a lot of times they want to make you work for it and all that stuff. They think they got the best peace sleeve on the planet. Right. They've been waiting to hold it out. Just pass up on them if you're trying to pump and dump them and all that stuff. Don't pump and dump innocent girls. They're going to tend to set you up for a trap.
Exactly, Coach. Good point. All right. What can you think a man can do to prevent himself from falling in love or getting attached?
Ooh. Yeah, brothers. Let me tell you, falling in love is going to get you in the biggest position of weakness ever. It's going to get you in the biggest position of weakness. And most women wait for you to say that you're in love with her first. But then once you open that well, now she's going to be emotionally attached to you. And it's going to be harder for you to break that off if you're not really, if you change your mind. So if your intentions is to not fall in love with her and just to pump and dump her or whatever you guys doing, the one thing you got to do is let her know up front that ain't a possibility.
Right.
If that's your intentions. Now, if you just fall in love because her peace sleeve is good, that's one thing. But I would tell her, well, I don't believe in love. Right? You know what I mean? Right. And let her know that. Some women will run. Some women will say that's a challenge. Some women will say that's all right. I just want you to hit this peace sleeve. So, that's what I would say.
What I would say is when a guy fall in love with the peace sleeve, that's love. That's lust. And the thing with that is usually I've had that in the past, and usually the next peace sleeve that comes along good, you forgot all about that one. Like that was just this peace sleeve good, and the next girl that got a good peace sleeve. The love one is when you actually enjoy talking to this motherfucker. Right. Like, I know as crazy as that is, and as funny as women and much as they get on your nerve, I'm talking about you actually enjoy sitting on the couch and you just no sex involved. You just love being around her. And what I say, guys, is this is how I prevent myself from doing it is I always keep my time with a woman limited. If you guys are gonna be, y'all guys know I only see a girl at most twice a week. All right. Yeah. That's the most I'll see a girl, twice a week, like a Tuesday and a Friday, or Tuesday and a Saturday, or Wednesday and a Sunday, something like that right there. That's the most. When you start getting into all these days, you start getting addicted, attached to her. It just this chemical starts getting released. Right. Exactly. So the best thing I can tell you guys is to stay in abundance and to keep the time you're with her to a minimum. And guys gonna say, well, AMS, what if I live with a girl or something like that? Guys, this is the thing. You can even if for my purple pill guys, I try to always speak on the purple pill guys, because for all these guys who appear masquerading like they red pill coach, let's just be real. How many of them you think is really solid red pill?
I know content creators that say they red pill and they ain't no damn red pill. So you know what I mean? Not a lot of guys are really red pill.
You know what? I choose to be red pill and I don't even know. I don't even got nothing against it. To each his own. You know, I don't care. Yeah, I don't got nothing against it. If you want to be purple pill, be purple pill. But the thing is, even if you live with a girl, I think that you can keep from falling in love with her if you still put your hobbies and your purpose first, and she don't get all your time. What ends up happening is guys who live with girls, I've been guilty of this, so I don't want to sit up here and act like stand on my soapbox, coach. I done this crap too. That's why I can sit up and tell y'all guys this stuff. Is that when I lived with a girl, when she got off work, I got off work, we would spend all our time together. Yeah. Well, if you do that, you gonna fall in love.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys got to make sure that for all my purple pill guys out there, make sure you got a life outside your girlfriend. That's what outside your girlfriend.
And so most of the time, that's the trap that they normally get you in, because they're very crafty at adopting interest in what you're doing. But that's just to be around you. Oh, your favorite football team is that? That's my team. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you like to do this? I like to do that too. Oh, you going to the grocery store? I want to go to the grocery store too. And they're doing that to get close to you. But that's nothing bad about them, but that's just what they like to do in order to get attached to you. And always, stay mysterious as possible. Like, I'm self-employed, so I don't work a 9 to 5. So I'll be like, I'm working at 9 p.m. I got to get this work. I got to do this live stream. I got to do this podcast. Right. Well, that gives me an out. Right. That gives me an out where I'm not available no matter what. Now, her next move is I'll sit in the bedroom naked and wait for you to come back. You know what I mean? But at least it gives you a way to get yourself away from her. You guys got to have those things built in.
Right, coach. All right, coach, you got a son or a daughter?
I got both, son and daughter.
What's the number one thing you would tell your son about women?
First of all,
good or bad?
We can paint a picture that women are bad. Okay. Right. Now, I will tell them that women aren't bad, just like men aren't bad. But I think people manipulate people, and women will manipulate the hell out of you. And when you're young, you got to watch for signs of manipulation. Okay. And women are very good at manipulation. They learn it. It's crafty. The reason why they're very good at it is because they never have to get in physical combat and physical fights to settle their rifts. They get into long-term emotional abuse and engagements and manipulation. And men are not equipped for this. You are not equipped for this battle. Do not get in the ring with them and the manipulation and emotional abuse. And not as a young boy, stay clear away from that. Okay.
Right.
Because if you try to engage with them that way, they got you beat. They got the law. They got the teachers in favoring them and all of that stuff. So that's what I would tell them. Manipulation. That's how we get hurt when we're dealing with women. When we get on that emotional level and they can tie you in here and trap you here. So watch out for manipulation.
In the business world, in the business world outside of women, what would you tell them, coach?
I tell them, focus on your damn life until you 35. Fornicate. Go bang 100 women, bang fat women, bang skinny women, bang Persian women, bang black women, bang white women, to get it all out your system. And if you find a one girl after number 35, okay, whatever your number is, and she got the best peace leave, and she the best woman out here since sliced bread, all right, then marry her. Odds are her peace leave going to be just the same as number 34, 33, 32. So it's going to get it out your system. Guys make mistakes by settling with women, the 10th woman, the 3rd woman, and you ain't really been out there and tested. You got to go out there and test some women, see what you really like. When you're young, the last thing you need to do is try to get married to these women, okay, today. Right. And your business ain't right, your money ain't right, your wallet, you don't own no property, you got no status over her where she can say, this is ours. No, hell no, this mine.
Right. What I would say is, I don't got no son, but if I had one, what I would say is, outside the women in the business world, I'm going to sit here for all my young guys that's watching this. I was raised with a victim mentality and basically taught that, I couldn't, I'm destined to be poor all my life. Like, I'm destined to be a minimum wage guy that's going to get by. That's just how I grew up. Right. I can sit here and tell you guys this right here. Any of you guys put your mind to, and I know some of y'all done heard this and y'all probably don't really believe it, but I'm telling you, if you put your mind to it, you can do anything you want to. I'm living proof of it. And that's why I would tell my son, be your own boss. I was just taught to be an employee. That's just how I was taught. You go out, you get a job, you make $50,000 a year. You save for your retirement, you invest for your retirement, and then you scrape by all your life, and then you die. And I can sit here and tell y'all guys, it's way more to life than that if you're willing to put the work in.
Well, what I always tell young people, you guys gotta work minimum wage. You guys gotta work low jobs before you even figure out you want to be that, because if you avoid that, you really never appreciate being self-employed. I worked in the warehouses and all that shit, fast food and pizza delivery, okay, before I was self-employed. And now I know I'll never go back to that. I know I'll never go back to a salary job because I remember waiting for paychecks.
Right.
Okay. I remember waiting for a paycheck. Damn, my money ain't right. I'll never go back to that. I'll always have different revenue streams. I'll always work as much as I can to maintain self-employed status. And my son, he already builds PCs. He already does Twitch. He does other gigs where he gets money. So he makes his own money. He's 13 years old. So
okay. So you already got money.
He got money. He got money. So, but he follows me. He sees what I do, and he's like, "That's what I want to do."
Right. That's good, Coach.
Yeah.
All right. Let me get.